Peter Charles here of Hooked Fly Fly Fishing, and welcome to my series on classic steelhead flies. Today we're going to do the Streetwalker. It's a purple fly, and if you've followed my series, you know I like purple for our local waters. So that's what we're going to tie today. So let's get started. Our hook today is a mustad salmon single in a size 4. Our thread is a black 6/0. Our tail and our collar is going to be purple saddle. The body is purple chenille, and the rib is a large oval in silver. We've got the choice between two wing materials. I have this pearlescent and we also have purple. You can use either one. I think I'm going to go with pearlescent today, but either one works on this pattern. Work our thread back to the hook gape. Now we're going to tie in our tail. This is not a large tail, so don't have it stick out too far back. Okay. Trim that off. Now for our rib. Keep that underneath. And now for our chenille, and you'll notice I've trimmed off a bit for a tying in point. Now wind all that back. Now, because we have a bit of a bump here, we want to start off with the first turn tight and then back off as we come off the bump. And that way you don't get a lump showing at the back of your chenille. Tie it off underneath. Now for our rib, you can wind it the regular way or you can counterwind it. If you counterwind it, it will tend to sit up a little bit more and be more noticeable. So there, I've counterwound it. If you wind it, it digs into the chenille more and is a little less prominent. Okay, just keep that all underneath the hook as we wind that in. Now for a hackle. You can fold it back. And trim off. That backwards fold adds bulk, but it makes the hackle more secure. Okay, I'll just start by folding the barbs back. As you can see, sometimes they don't want to cooperate, but we'll beat them into shape. Okay, wind on underneath. Fold that quill back and break it off. Now, you see how those hackles are standing up on us? We'll just wind some in the back there. Now for our pearlescent Flashabou. I have a number of strands here. I'm just going to fold them over, cut them. Now I'm going to trim these to length. I just want to get them in place first, and then I'll trim them. You notice I don't trim them just all in one shot because that leaves a blunt cut-off end. I trim them in bits and make the ends look ragged. Okay, now we're ready to whip finish. Now for a little head cement. Okay, there we have the Streetwalker. Pretty simple purple fly. I think it would be a good fly when the water is stained, especially when it has a little bit of a brown tinge to it. I think that purple will show up quite well. You know, even in green water, I think this thing will work quite well. It's a great type of pattern whenever you find that fish are onto purple, and around here, that and chartreuse and black, man, those colors work. Anyway, give it a try, the Streetwalker. Cheers.